Good morning, children. I welcome you back to the information technology class. Children, in last class, we studied about network devices like hub, modem, switch. Today, we are going to see its video and understand it more properly. Then, we will study about new network devices. So, let's get started with this. So children, we know what does modem does, modulator and demodulator. Modulator means to convert digital signal to analog signal, and demodulator means to convert analog to digital signal. So we know what does modem does. It changes digital signals to analog signals. Why? Because computer sends digital signals, but in telephone line analog signals are only transmitted, right? Then when it is transmitted in analog signal and it gets to the destination point, there again their modem is there which will convert that analog signal to digital signal so that computer understands it. Fine. Now next one was hub. See children, in hub the thing was all the computer in a network was connected to this device and there were ports like this. So in this, what happens if one PC has to send a data to another PC that is inside the network, it has to send it to the every computer that is connected with this point, right? The problem with hub was that it increases the network traffic. Okay, now let's understand with the video first. So children, on your screen you can see this is a hub. Okay, this is a hub and all the computer are connected with this ports, with these ports. Now if I want to send one signal, okay, one data from this computer to a particular computer like computer number 3, okay, then what will happen children, if I give signal from here, it will send to all the signals, like all the computers, okay, it won't give to its specific computer. So this was the problem with hub. It doesn't understand that where to send the signal. Okay, which computer. It will send to all the computers that are attached to that port. Fine. That's where switch comes. Okay, and switch rectifies this problem. See here children, in your book also it is written that it divides a large network into small networks, okay, and it knows where to forward the message. Okay, so what is the benefit of directly sending like the information to the receiver end? It reduces the traffic, network traffic. Fine. Now let's understand with the video. So children, this is switch. Okay, now there is a server, means that is giving the information. Fine. And if the server has to send data to the PC1, like number 1, this PC that is connected to switch, in switch children, what will happen, it will directly give information from here till PC1. Okay, like this the transmission of data will be happening. Fine. Now if I want to send like some information from PC2 to PC3, that can also happen. Like PC2, it will go to switch and it will recognize where it has to send, like PC3. Similarly, if I want to send some information from PC4 to PC5, then I can do that also with the help of switch. Fine. I hope this is clear children. Now let's understand amplifier and repeater without videos. This is very simple. See children, in last class I told you what does amplifier does. It amplifies, it increases the signal. So whatever signal has to be transmitted to the other end, okay, and the distance between the server and the receiver is very long, then what happens, the signal will lose its strength, okay, and it won't be able to reach to the end point, to the destination or the receiver end. So what does amplifier does? It amplifies, it boosts, it gives strength to the signal so that it can reach to the destination. Okay, now the problem with amplifier was that whatever noise pollution or noise distortion was in the signal, when it has been amplified by the amplifier, the noise will also be amplified. So to rectify this problem, another device came, that is repeaters. Repeaters also does the same thing as amplifier. It also repeats the signal at a certain distance. Okay, but what is the main difference from amplifier? The repeaters collect the data signals, it removes the distortion. So whatever signal distortion or noise distortion was in that signal, it will remove it, children, and then it will transmit the data again. So this is how it rectified all the problems that was in amplifier. I hope this is clear, children. The next device is bridge. So bridge, children, what happens, there is different networks. Okay, so this bridge helps to connect different networks, but that works with the same protocol. Okay, and the thing is, it can be connected with different cables. Now to understand this, let's go to the video. Now this is a network where all the computers are connected to each other. Now in children LAN, what happens if I want to like send a data from PC1 to PC8? What happens? It will send the data to each and every nodes that are connected to it, like this. Okay, that information will be sent to every nodes. Okay, but it will be very time consuming because it will take so much of time from to reach from PC1 to PC8. Okay, now bridge, what it does, children, it will divide this entire network, this LAN network, into two segments, and it will know the addresses of all these nodes. Okay, addresses of PC8 or PC7 or PC6. Then it will directly send to the destination or the receiver node. Fine. Now see this, children, this is the bridge. Okay, this is the bridge and this is the LAN network. That LAN network which we saw was without the bridge. Now this is with the bridge. And what is the purpose of bridge? It will divide the LAN network into two segments. Okay, this segment, and it will know the addresses of all the pieces. Fine. Now children, if I want to send like any information from PC1 to PC2, so what will happen? That information will go from PC1 to bridge. Fine. It will go directly to the bridge. Now the thing is, what will bridge do? Bridge will decide in which segment is PC2. Okay, it all the listing has been done that all the MAC addresses is saved with bridge, and it will see that okay, PC2 is in segment 1. Fine. So from bridge, what will happen? It will send this information to segment 1. Why? Because PC2 is in segment 1. So like this it will decide, and all the computers that are in segment 1, it will receive the data, all that information. But the thing is, what happens with this, children? Now this side, the information has not been sent. So with this, what it is helping, bridge is helping to reduce the network traffic. Okay, because it only send it to this part. Now children, if I want to send like from PC1 to PC8, okay, from PC1 if I want to send it to PC8, then the information will again be transmitted from there to bridge. Again this bridge will decide, okay, where is PC8? PC8 is in segment 2. It will locate that MAC address of PC8, that is in segment 2. Fine. Now it will send it to the segment 2 area, and all the computers that are there will receive that data. But the thing is, children, what will happen? All the data will be transmitted to just one part, and the traffic will be reduced. So this is how bridge works. Next device is router. So a router is a device, children, that connects two or more network, okay, that are different networks, not a same one. Like hub and switch, they connect devices together, but routers, what happens, it connects different networks. That is what is written here also. And the thing is, with the router, children, what happens, it is a very intelligent device because it sends that where that destination is, okay, where this like data packet or that information has to be sent. Now the word I'm using, data packet, what do I mean by that? Information that is in the form of signals, right? That information is divided into data packets so that it can be transmitted in the network. And these data packets hold information, children, whatever informations we need to send. Okay, it will divide it to a small data packets, then only it will be like transmitted in this network. Okay, now let's understand with this video, children. So children, here you can see two networks. One is this one and another one is this one. So what will happen in this network, children? Everything, all the data will be transmitted inside each other. Okay, every data transmission is going on here also and here also, children. Now the thing is, see here, this IP address is different. Now what do I mean by IP address? That is internet protocol address. So children, whenever you are using internet with any device, your mobile phone, your computer, there is this address. Okay, and whichever thing you are searching, it is being recorded. Have you ever thought how this cybercrime people, they recognize what all people have like last minute before the death, or where they have called, or what they have done, searched in the network, in internet. So how do they do that? Because of this IP address. Okay, when you know the IP address of a computer, you can know that what that person is doing in the internet. Okay, what the person is saying, what it is searching for. So IP address is important for the cyber cell to locate what the person is being doing on the net. Fine. Now I hope you understood what is IP address. It is just internet protocol address. Whenever you are connected with internet, your computer and your mobile has a address through which a person can be located and can be identified that what that person is doing on the net. Fine. Now children, this server has a different IP address and this server has a different IP address. Means an individual network is going around here and here. If I want to connect this server, this network with this network, I will need a router. This router will help to transmit data between these two networks. Okay, so this router will form a link between these two servers, and it is very intelligent. It knows how and where to send the information. That is what it is written in your book also. See here again, let's read. A router is intelligent in the sense that if it does not know the destination of the data signal, what it will do? It will send it to another router. Again, it will send to another router which will know the desired receiver location. Now what routers does? Routers split large data into smaller parts and send them through different paths. Why different paths? See children, I already told you that there can be network traffic. Okay, so if you send information in small paths, it will be received at the receiver location and will be collectively accumulated and made a informative information. Okay, like sensible information. Like for example, say the information is I am a student. What will happen? It will be divided into small units. Like I will be different, am will be different, a will be different, student will be different. So the entire sentence I am a student will be divided, will be split into small data packets. Now these data packets will travel to the destination computer from different paths. Why different paths? Because there is network traffic and we don't want to get held by that network traffic. So these data packets will go to the destination with different paths. Okay, then it will be received at the receiver location. There it will be collected and form a sensible information, and that is how the computer will read it. Fine. I hope now this is clear with you are clear with data packets. If not, children, just mention it once and I will again explain you. Fine. Now next topic is gateway. Gateway is the last device that we are going to do with in network topic. And what does gateway does? It acts as a gate between two dissimilar networks. Mean it will allow networking between two dissimilar networks. And what does it does, children? It allows like signals entry also and exit also. So read this line. It is a computer or a server through which other networks can gain entry into a given network. Fine. Or even from there signals can be given out also. Now one such example is internet. Now how does internet works, children? In internet, what do you do, children? You type any like question and you send it to net, right? And from there you will receive the information. So that is how internet works. Okay. Now how like gateways, what gateway does, it connects to networks. Now for example, see here, children, see, it can act as a gate between two networks, and it can be a router, firewall, server, or any other devices that enables traffic to flow in and out of the network. What does this mean? That any device that helps you in the flow of network, in the flow and outflow of the network, is a gateway. So even a router can be a gateway, even a switch can be a gateway. For example, let's understand with a video. So this scenario I already showed you prior for the switch also, children. So what happens if all these computers are connected with each other with the help of the switch? So if I want to give like any information to travel from server to PC1, it can happen, it will go through the switch. Okay. And if I want to see that this yellow ball, it goes from PC2 to PC3, so it is going to the switch. So from server, information is going through here and it is going to PC1. Similarly, from PC2 it will go from switch to PC3. Again from PC4 the information is going from here till here. So here what is happening? This switch is acting as a gateway because there is an inflow of information and there is outflow of information. So this is gateway. Okay. Now I hope this is understood by you all people. If not, if there is any problem, just message me. Now children, we are going to study about topology. What is topology? Topology would mean the layout, the arrangement of the computers in a computer network. So in LAN, children, in LAN what happens? All the computers are connected with each other with the cables, with the help of cables, right? So what can happen, like how you have arranged it, the format, the setting, how that has been done, that is known as network topology. So that it is what is written here. See here, it is a configuration or layout of a network formed by the physical connections between device on a LAN. Physical connection, how they are connected to each other, in which layout, in which format, in which shape, that is network topology. Now each independent device on the network is called a node. So every device that is in the network will be known as node. Topology defines the geometric arrangement between various nodes. So whatever connections has been done between these nodes, between these devices, is known as topology. Now there are types of topologies that has been written here, like ring, bus, star, tree. Let's read this out quickly. Now ring topology, the name itself tell you that it is in a circular layout. So in this network what happens, children? All the computer devices, all the nodes are connected to each other with a single cable. Like here, all are connected to each other with single cable. And if there is any problem with the cable or any device, so the entire data transmission will be cancelled out. Okay, it will be interrupted. Why? Because obviously from here it will travel to here. If there is some problem with this computer, it won't that data won't travel to the another computer. It will, the signal will be lost, all the things will be gone. See what it is written here. In a ring network, every device has exactly two neighbors. Like here, it has two neighbors, one on the left side and one on the right side, right? So all messages travel through a ring in the same direction. Either it will be a clockwise direction. Clockwise means like this side, or counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, that we say the other way around. Okay, a failure in any cable or device breaks the loop and can take down the entire network. So if there is a single problem with cable or a device, the data will be lost and it won't like transmit to the end of the destination. Ring topologies are found in some office buildings or school campuses. Next one is bus topology. In this topology, children, what happens? All the computers, see here, all the computers are connected, are interconnected with each other through the single communication cable. Here, see, this is the single communication cable. Okay, now what happens? This allows each computer to directly connect it to each other. All the devices are connected to each other with the help of this single cable. Now let's read this out. Bus network use a common backbone to connect all devices. So this is the common backbone and every computer is connected with this backbone. Now a single cable, that is called the backbone, functions have shared communication medium in such a way that device attached to or tap into with an interface connector. Now what will happen? If like a device sends an information, okay, then what will happen? That information will go to this cable, okay, and the recipient, the intended recipient, will actually accept it and other will not accept. It will be received by all the devices, but only the intended recipient will accept the signal. Fine. Children, bus topology is for just limited number of devices. And why it is done, children? See, if there is any fault in the cable, the entire network will fail. And what we need a like terminator at the first computer and the last computer. Why terminators are needed? See, if the message has been relayed, it has to be ended, then only it will be terminated. Otherwise that information will be in this cable only. Okay, so the first where from where it has been sent and to the receiver end, there should be an terminator. Now children, bus topology, I already told you, it is for limited number of devices, and if more than a few dozen computers are added to this network, the performance problem will arise in this. So that is why it is just good for limited number of devices. Now next one is star topology, like this, children. So this kind of network you can see in home, children. Why? There is a centered computer here, okay, and other computers or other devices are attached to this centralized computer. Now whatever information has to be sent, it will go like this, from this device to this device and from this device to this device. They are not interconnected to each other. No, these are only connected to the center computer. And children, in this what happens, see, the communication between different computers and hub can be point to point or bi-directional, only two directional. Okay, the central controller controls all the communication between the devices on the network. So if this person has to send this to this one, it will send it to this, then it will send it to the other computer, like this happens. Now children, in this what happens, the cable length is required more as compared to bus topology, and but the thing is, if there is any failure in the cable, so it won't affect other networks. Like for example, if this computer is faulty, okay, this is not working properly, so it won't affect the networking that is being done to other computers. This will work properly, but this won't work properly. So this is one advantage of star topology. So now children, we have been studying about networking and how this data travels. What if in this data traveling it overlaps the signals or collides with the signals? then what will happen, right? So there comes the part of this coordination of data communication. So to maintain a efficient communication between various nodes, there is a set of predefined procedures that are known as protocol. Now what happens with protocols, there is this specific procedure for establishing and maintaining and terminating data that can happen between these nodes. So if I want to like send this information to different node, okay, this protocol will help me to maintain and terminate it and even establish the communication between the nodes. See, for example, here it is written, what if the data transmitted by one node may not be accepted like in the form to the another node? Then what will happen? So there comes the play of this protocol. It will help one node to connect with another node. So the device that performs the functions of coordinating data transfer is called network interface card, NIC. Okay, now NIC, what happens with this? The network where that all the computers are being connected, this NIC is fixed to that, and their NIC will what it will do, it will help to establish the networking and maintain the networking within that network. Okay, with it will help to transmit data. Now the standard NICs are Ethernet, attached resources, resource computer network, and token ring. Okay, I hope you have understood this, children. With this topic we have ended this chapter. If you have any doubt, just ask me, because this chapter is very important. I already told you why I have chosen this chapter. I will tell you later on. So children, this was all for today. I hope every topic is clear. I hope. If not, message me. That's what I'm saying to you. Now the thing is about your homework. What you need to do, you will do all these question and answers, that is C, D, E part. These three parts. All these parts in your notebook on your own. You will search for the question and answers from your book, not from internet. And like differentiate, you will write in tabular form and in points. Write short notes, can be in a paragraph, it's okay, can be in points, I don't mind that, but you need to like write from your book. Then you will search all these question and answers, write it, give that in PDF format, not in photos, in PDF format. Learn how to do that. I will give you a link for that, how to do that. Learn it, convert it in PDF, and then give it to me. And your name should be written properly, name, roll number, everything. Children, this will be considered as an assignment. Okay, consider it as assignment that will be assessed, that will be given marks. Okay, so you can like gain marks with these assignments. Now those who will not submit will get negative marks for this. So let's just speed it up. Let's just increase our marks in computer. So don't think that I'm bluffing right now. I will strictly mark this assignment, strictly. So be very careful about it. Okay, I don't think so you can get all these questions wrong, but whatever you think is right, you should write that and send it to me. Okay, don't think that I am wrong, I shouldn't give this. Just send it to me, I will acknowledge it. Okay, and I will give marks according to it. Fine, I hope my instructions are clear. If not, just message me and I will clarify your doubts regarding the instructions, also regarding the chapter also. So this was all for today. Thank you and have a great day ahead. And one more thing, yes, you have to submit this assignment on Thursday. Okay, before that you can give, but last date is Thursday, this Thursday. Fine, I hope I'm clear. Now thank you and have a great day.